My spouse and I have been wed for 10 years, raising 5 children together. I'm a full-time homemaker, a choice we jointly made. 3 years ago, my mother-in-law was diagnosed with hypertension. She declined her prescribed treatment, insisting that prayer and fasting would cure her. Tragically, this led to a stroke that left her with aphasia and reliant on a wheelchair most of the time. After a lengthy hospital stay, she returned home, and my husband visited for a few weeks to help her adjust. A caregiver and nurse were employed to assist her, but my mother-in-law's difficult demeanor caused frequent turnover among her care team. She has been verbally and physically aggressive toward them. For instance, one night, a caregiver contacted us because my mother-in-law dismissed her at 2 a.m. and hurled objects when the caregiver explained she couldn't leave until a replacement arrived. This turmoil prompted my husband to spend increasing amounts of time at his mother's house, managing her care. At first, he visited every other day after work to ensure everything was in order. Her home is an hour's drive from ours, making these trips exhausting. My husband suggested staying overnight at her place instead of commuting. Over time, these overnight stays grew more frequent and longer. Last month, he was home with me and the children for only 1 week, spending the rest of the time at his mother's. Our youngest, a toddler, recently mistook him for a stranger out of fear, having seen him so rarely. I brought this up, but he dismisses my concerns, accusing me of being cold and unsympathetic. He insists his mother depends on him. During a phone call yesterday, I mentioned considering divorce, as I feel like a single parent. He reacted poorly to this suggestion. To clarify, my husband is my mother-in-law's only living child. I was largely alone during my pregnancy with our youngest due to this situation, managing our older children's extracurricular activities while heavily pregnant. When I went into labor, my husband was at his mother's, and a neighbor drove me to the hospital while his wife watched our children. My father-in-law, who passed away, purchased our family home. A devout Christian, he valued family unity and often mediated our disagreements. We deeply miss his guidance. My mother-in-law behaves better in my husband's presence as he knows how to soothe her, though she hasn't been diagnosed with dementia. When I suggested a care facility, my husband rejected the idea, citing her attachment to her home and concerns about potential elder abuse in such facilities. He also fears an unfamiliar environment could worsen her condition. In a recent conversation, he tearfully explained that his mother is nearing the end of her life, and he wants to be with her as much as possible. He called my mention of divorce heartless. However, his absence for over 3/4 of the time is straining our family. His mother's care needs exceed what he can provide, and her behavior, assaulting caregivers, has no consequences, enabling her to demand his constant attention. It seems she may be manipulating the situation to keep him close by driving away caregivers. The incident where our toddler didn't recognize him was heartbreaking. His lack of response to this alarms me. If this doesn't prompt change, I'm unsure what. Some lessons come with heartbreak. I learned you can't build love without trust, and blind faith only leads to pain. If you've ever felt this way, share your thoughts below, like speech balloon, comment, bell, subscribe for more real-life stories. In the upcoming short video, catch the complete story with the channel link provided below.